Welcome everyone to a journey of self-discovery and liberation. Today we're delving into a topic that affects us all: negative self-talk. But what if I told you that the key to freedom lies not in silencing that inner critic, but in becoming a conscious observer of it through the lens of spirituality? Prepare to be shocked as we unravel the profound truth about the power within. In the fast-paced world we live in, it's all too easy to get caught up in the chaos of our own minds. Negative self-talk is like a constant background noise, whispering doubts and insecurities, shaping our perceptions of ourselves and the world around us. But what if I told you that this internal dialogue is not who you truly are? On the spiritual path, the journey toward liberation often takes us deep into the recesses of our own minds, where the incessant chatter of self-talk can be both a companion and a formidable adversary. The process of becoming free from this internal dialogue is not about silencing the mind, but rather about cultivating a conscious awareness that transcends the limitations of our thoughts. Imagine your mind as a vast landscape with thoughts emerging like waves on the surface of a serene lake. The spiritual seeker recognizes that these thoughts are not the essence of who they are, but rather transient ripples in the greater expanse of consciousness. Liberation begins with the realization that the stories we tell ourselves, the judgments we pass, and the doubts that echo within are not fundamental truths but conditioned responses arising from a complex interplay of past experiences, societal influences, and egoic constructs. To embark on the path of freeing oneself from the shackles of self-talk, one must first become a conscious observer. This involves stepping back from the narratives the mind weaves, adopting the role of a silent witness to the ebb and flow of thoughts. In this state of heightened awareness, we begin to recognize the patterns that have kept us entangled in self-limiting beliefs. Spiritual practices such as mindfulness meditation serve as potent tools in this transformative process. By redirecting our attention inward, we learn to observe thoughts without attachment or judgment. This practice allows us to create a gap between the thinker and the thought, offering a profound perspective shift. In the silence between thoughts, we discover a space where the true nature of our being can unfold. The shockingly liberating truth is that we are not defined by our thoughts. In the vast expanse of spiritual awakening, we come to understand that our essence transcends the mental chatter that has dominated our internal landscape. We are the silent presence behind the noise, a consciousness that predates every thought and outlasts every fleeting idea. As we journey deeper into the realms of self-discovery, we may encounter resistance from the ego, which clings to the familiarity of its narrative. Yet, it is within this resistance that the greatest opportunities for growth lie. By facing the discomfort head-on and persistently returning to the role of the observer, we gradually loosen the grip of the ego on our consciousness. Becoming free from self-talk is not a destination but an ongoing process, a dance between the observer and the observed. With each moment of conscious awareness, we chip away at the layers of conditioned thought patterns, unveiling the authentic self that exists beyond the confines of the mind. In the embrace of spiritual liberation, the self-talk that once held us captive transforms into a symphony of passing clouds, leaving the clear sky of consciousness unobstructed. The spiritual path is a journey of reclaiming the sovereignty of our true nature, one that invites us to be present with each unfolding moment, liberated from the illusions of the mind. In this space of profound self-realization, the seeker discovers that freedom is not the absence of thoughts but the transcendence of their influence. Take a moment to think about the last time you criticized yourself. Now imagine stepping outside of that criticism and observing it from a distance. The shocking realization is that you have the power to choose whether to identify with those thoughts or let them pass like fleeting clouds. As we conclude this eye-opening journey, remember that the power to break free from negative self-talk lies within you. Embrace the practice of becoming a conscious observer and watch as the shackles of self-doubt and criticism fall away. Thank you for joining us on this profound exploration. If you found this video enlightening, share it with others who may need to hear this message. Remember, you are not your thoughts, you are the conscious observer of them. Until next time, stay mindful, stay free. Namaste.